Hey folks, so I came across this app called Objective Secured in the App Store, and so far I'm pretty happy with it. It's kind of neat. So as you're playing your 40K games, a lot of us just track points on a piece of paper. This app will actually allow you to track your various different points as you play the game. So just to give you guys a little bit of a heads up, when it came to editing, I had a little bit of trouble with some of the screenshots, so I just kind of gave up with trying to make them go vertical, and they're all rotated to the left here. So sorry about that, and let's take a look at the app. So when you first start out, you're going to have options to add in players' names, player 1, player 2. Now, one thing for sure is whomever is going to be player 1, that's going to be the person that gets first turn. So it might be a good idea to kind of hold off on actually putting people's names in until you actually determine who is going first. So you'd almost want to do everything else and then put the names in last and then start your game. So then what you'll do is you'll go down to the various different objectives. You've got your primary, your secondary, and then your tertiary. You can actually change the weight of each objective. So you either put in 1 for primary objective, or if the primary objectives are worth 3 points or anything, you just put in those numbers. And then as you're playing, you're going to be selecting those, and it will add in multiples of whatever the weight is that you've determined. So you've got your primary, secondary, and then of course your tertiary. So with that done, you can move on to actually entering in how long you want the game to be, like an hour and a half, 2 hours, 2.5 hours, and so on. So that's pretty straightforward. Then what you can do is go down and start the game. Oh, and don't forget there's also an alert switch too. You can turn it on and off. So once you've started the game, you'll come across this screen where you'll have a countdown clock, and as player 1 is going, you can select whether they get primary, secondary, or any tertiary objectives as you're going through by just tapping on the button. Now, one thing I wasn't 100% too crazy about is there isn't a way to increase and then decrease points just in case you make a mistake. Just be careful and don't make those mistakes as you're going through, and you should be totally fine. And maybe in the future they might make an update that will correct this. So then once your turn's done, you hit that end button, and then the other player goes through their game. You can track their scores by just tapping on primary, secondary, tertiary, and it gives you a total at the top, which is nice. But my favorite part is there's a mission timer. So depending on how long you take, it kind of tracks that as it goes through for each player, which is kind of cool. Then finally, once it's done, you just tap on End Game, and it gives you a little warning message that'll pop up here. And then you can just stop the game and create a new one if you want, or just give your tallies, and you should be all set to go. So I have to say, overall, it's a pretty intuitive app. It's relatively it's actually very inexpensive in comparison to a lot of others. And then here's the total screen. So it shows how long you've played for. It shows the total points, of course, and then how long each player took in total throughout the game. So overall, it's a fun little app to use. It's a little bit nicer than just scribbling down on paper, and I really like the timers in it and just how at a glance it is and easy to track. The only maybe feedback that I'd give would be to maybe add in a plus minus button for those scores, just so you can easily increase or decrease if you happen to make a mistake. And that's something I would probably end up doing. Anyways, with that said, what do you guys think of the app? I think it's kind of neat. It's pretty exciting. Are there any other apps that you guys use that are very similar to this one, or do you guys just do what I do and stick with pen and paper? I think I'm going to give this one a serious try because I really like those timers, and that's what I like the most about this one. Anyways, with that said, I will talk to you guys later. Bye now.